How you doing, sir? Who do I have with me here today, and what's your age and your current living situation?
My name is Victor, but I go by Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Nickname I got as a kid because I was
Harry.
Even as a kid, it was just Peach Fuzz. You could only see it if you were standing real close to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was given the name Shaggy or Shaggy Dog, and hey, I can do an impression of Shaggy.
Let's hear it.
Thanks, Scoob. Like there's a monster behind me, isn't there? Hey, gang, Scoob and I are gonna go look for clues in the kitchen.
Very good. I'm impressed, to say the least. You just did an impression of Mario. Is there any way I can get you to do that again?
Sure. It's me, Mario. Welcome to Mario Kart.
Perfect.
Let's go!
Awesome, man. Shaggy. I mean, as I said earlier, to say the least, that was darn near perfect. So, your current living situation is homeless. What was life like, huh?
Well, actually, I'm not. My fiance and I, we have an apartment.
Oh, okay.
She was homeless, and she's got a program that helps her to make sure that we don't end up back on the streets.
Man, that's awesome. And how did that work? And what was life like prior to even becoming homeless to getting a house, if that's what happened?
She was homeless. She was basically like had a tent set up down in the river bottom of Tempe Town Lake.
Definitely know where it's at, yep.
And me, I was homeless. I got myself an apartment through the VA, the HUD-VASH program.
You're a veteran?
Yes.
Thank you for your service, as always.
Hence the backpack.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And my love of cargo shorts.
Yeah, gotta have
very tactical.
Very tactical.
I mean, even if I wasn't military, I still like tactical, but I'm definitely military, and it's like, dude, military does have some cool things to it, but at the same time, there's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, I mean, as we hear in the news.
And it's like, I ain't gonna I know some of the info, but I ain't gonna say anything because I ain't no snitch.
Yeah, you don't want to divulge any information like that.
It's like, nah. You have honor, and you keep that secret to yourself.
Stand
Take it
on
to the
10
grave.
toes. Yeah, I definitely love prudent, honorable, respectable human beings. That's something that I can definitely get along with, and that's cool that you have honor. You know, a lot of people, it seems like America, honor has left. Just my personal opinion, I feel that Russian men are the last real men left on earth. I mean, I could be wrong. It's just a small thought of mine. I don't know that it's true, but it seems like the Russians are like men, you know? It seems like America just lost their touch, if you will. And how old did you say you were? Or did you not say?
No. I didn't happen to say.
If you don't mind me asking.
41, turning 42 next month on the 25th.
And so, when you were out here, what was life like being out here? Is it easier being a man out here versus being a woman? Obviously, I mean, is there pluses to being in a relationship, things of that nature?
It does make it a little easier being in a relationship because two heads are better than one.
Always. What about the, at night thing? Like, was it ever, were you ever afraid out here? Was it dangerous out here prior to you getting an apartment?
Well, the last time I was officially on the streets was back in 2018, like early summer or before summer began, something like that. I remember I lost the frickin' flat cap to the frickin' wind. Monsoon storm just snatched it right off my head. I tried chasing it down, but that was long gone.
Yeah, long gone. So now that you've had your home and been stable now for a long time, was it hard to adjust when you got your apartment, you and your spouse or significant other, or was it relatively easy? What say you?
Well, she got an apartment. We had our own separate apartments. Mine was through HUD-VASH and hers is through Home Inc. And basically, she decided, well, I had an apartment out in, I had an apartment out in Mesa. That was the second one I had. I had a mutual rescission from my first one, and so I was homeless. Stayed with my parents for a little bit, then I stood up to my mom and said something that it's like, yeah, I should have never said.
Really said, huh?
But she kind of deserved it because she's never really been a mother to me or my siblings.
Sorry to hear that.
She freaking locks up the freaking cabinets, cupboards, whatnot, to that. Locks up the pantry, locks up the fridge.
Oh God, almost like a Walmart nowadays.
No snacks until the father gets home from work.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a little harsh. If you
Then we can have dinner when he gets home, and he got home like 9, 10, maybe 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it's like, you realize we're growing kids. We need to eat as often as we can.
Yeah, you need the nutrients.
And she sat there and I ended up eating dog food at one point.
Damn. Sorry to hear that. How's your relationship with your mother nowadays? Now that you're more mature, and hopefully she's gathered her mental fortitude as well, or no?
She's undiagnosed bipolar disorder.
Oh, that's awful. So things there are quite complicated still?
Yeah. She doesn't believe she's done anything wrong.
Oh, yeah.
She plays the victim. Accused my dad of, like, beating her or something, and it's like, my dad, he's autistic, so am I. I actually came to the realization, which it should have, it's like, wait, come on now. Your son is autistic.
Came from somewhere.
And it's like, duh, it came from, I'm autistic. I pass it on to my son, and I do believe my daughter's also autistic.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that nowadays. There's a lot of medication for it, and on top of that, being autistic can mean a variety of different things. As long as, to me anyway, I would consider it being or meaning someone that is gifted, somebody that's very highly intelligent on numerous different aspects of life, not just one. I think people that are autistic have odd look into life, and I think that it can be a very good thing if monitored right, things of that nature. There's nothing wrong with being autistic.
Oh, definitely not.
Not at all. So.
Autism rocks.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I'm unique. Hell, I've got ideas galore.
I believe you, man. Like that shirt, like the other guy, that is fun. Right away, I had to talk to you. See, I came here 2 minutes and was like, he's the guy. Pretty cool, man. That is what makes autistic great.
And what makes it funny is I'm wearing this shirt while in a wheelchair. It's like, yeah, me pushing a bitch. It's like, bitch.
That is fun. This second to none. I want to order one. I like that shit. This shirt's cool, man. That is hilarious.
Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah, right on for that shirt. That was awesome. So man, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, man? In the next 5 years, where do you see yourself from now?
Well, I'm currently going to school for business at online with University of Phoenix.
Cool.
I plan on opening up my own business that takes the concept of the rage room and expands upon it.
Okay. Rage room. I'm not familiar. What does the rage room do? Like?
Rage room is this really
Raging.
basically, you rent a room that's filled with like broken appliances,
Don't
TVs, toilets, things like that. They give you a crowbar,
Have at it.
either a crowbar, a sledgehammer, or a freaking metal bat, or I'm trying, like maybe a steel pipe or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that to basically just smash.
Have at it, man. Wow. Do you know? I read a study that I'm not familiar where I read it, but things of that nature are good for people.
Yes.
To release.
And that's why I want to. It's like, so that's all you have is just smashing things. It's like, sure, that's all well and good, but there's more ways to vent than just that. Which, it's like, I'm going to create a place that has all these different methods of venting.
Different ways, you know?
Like padded cells that people can be put in a straitjacket and just bounce off the walls of the padded cell. People will actually pay money.
That's gonna work, dude.
It's like, fuck yeah, I'd pay money to freaking get put in a straitjacket and just bounce off the walls. It's like, shit.
Yeah, a lot of people would, bro.
What, like $50?
Oh yeah, easy. 100.
Shit, $100. It's like, come on.
Come and release your frustration.
Bounce off the walls, just run at them full speed or whatever you want. Just
definitely gonna have waivers, but
yeah.
beside that, it's just like my son, for instance. You know, he does jujitsu. We do jujitsu. I do jujitsu. So does my wife, and you know, you sign waivers there. So same thing. You would sign a waiver just if you hurt yourself or any of those elements that you're not at fault. But don't quit, man. I hope you do that, man.
Yeah, the waiver that says that we are not responsible for any injuries you sustain.
Yeah.
You're the one wielding the weapon or like just bouncing off the walls. If you hurt yourself, that's on you.
Yeah. Man, Shaggy, this has been a pleasure. So I ask everybody this. Is there anything that you might want or need if somebody sees this interview and you know, has the financial, you know, well-being to help or donate or do anything of that nature? Is there anything that you want or something that you need that someone can help you with that maybe you know, might want?
A vehicle to get around.
Yeah, no.
Which I'm thinking something simple.
Yeah.
Street legal UTV.
Yeah, UTV like a little.
It's basically like a golf cart on steroids.
Right, yeah.
Those things. Oh shit! They even have like freeway legal UTVs that go like 60, 70, maybe 80 miles an hour, or like 85, something like that. They zoom. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, those are crazy.
I would be just, let's go.
Yeah, giving it full throttle.
Can you picture me on a freaking full
powered UTV?
Put your legs back to that, like get on this.
Yeah.
No.
Well, this is for you and her.
Oh, popcorn. Yeah.
My hand's really acting bad.
I'm sorry about that.
I know, I literally made 2 gallons of banana pudding this morning.
Jeez, that's a lot.
I'm telling you.
I'm almost done here. I'm about done. Last question.
So, I basically said that one thing that I would request is something for us to get around, a UTV.
Van or something like that. No, you know, who knows who might watch this and who might be willing and able. But to wrap this up, Shag, Do you mind me putting this on my YouTube channel and things of that nature so I can spread awareness about homelessness and people out here? Never walk past them. Everybody's the same, and talk to people when you see them. Is that okay with you? Thank you so much, buddy. Hope next time I see you we can do a part 2 and you'll be in a better situation than you are now. Thank you so much.